The 60-year-old informed listeners of her early breakfast show on Friday she's decided to move on. Broadcaster Vanessa Feltz described how she needed to step down as she reflected on her time on the radio, calling it an honor and privilege. She explained, "I have loved every moment with my Radio 2 early birds and will miss my lovely listeners, jolly good fellows and beloved friends and colleagues at Radio 2 with all my heart." However, after almost 12 blissful years, I now need to step down to catch up on a much-needed decade's deficit of beauty sleep. It's been an honor and privilege to be the breakfast voice of BBC Radio London for 20 years, and although I'm leaving the show, I'll continue to expect hugs from my lovely listeners when I see them on the streets of London. I will enjoy a dollop of energy-boosting shut-eye to swing from zip lines with my 3 effervescent grandchildren and frolic with my fiancé Ben, who irritatingly remains 10 years younger than me. Colleagues have paid tribute to the radio stalwart and wished her the best for the future. Helen Thomas, head of Radio 2, commented, "For almost 12 years, Vanessa has made her live weekday early breakfast show her very own kingdom, and I'd like to thank her wholeheartedly for the thousands of middle-of-the-night starts she's made to entertain the Radio 2 listeners. On behalf of them, as well as everyone in Wogan House, I'd like to send Lady V our very best wishes for the future." Chris Burns, Controller Local Audio Commissioning, also wished Vanessa luck. He reflected, "Every weekday Vanessa has breezed straight from her Radio 2 programme into the Radio London breakfast show, barely pausing for breath. She has effortlessly entertained her lovely listener and sternly held the city's and country's decision-makers to account. The brightest spark you could ever meet, no matter how early it is and what's going on in the news. To say Vanessa's voice will be missed is an understatement. We wish her well and thank her dearly for her incredible service." Vanessa began presenting the Radio 2 early breakfast show in January 2011, from 5 am 6:30 am, which was extended to 4 am from January 2021. The television personality has entertained listeners with the news of the day, as well as much-loved features including Famous Last Words, Jolly Good Fellows, The Feltz Philological Challenge, and Early Bird Earworms. Her last Radio 2 early morning breakfast show will be broadcast on Friday, July 29. Following a 2-week break, Vanessa will cover for Jeremy Vine from August 15 to 22 as planned, and bid farewell to Radio 2 listeners on Friday, August 26. Before taking over the breakfast show, Vanessa presented a mid-morning phone-in show on the station for 10 years, and from 2001 presented a mid-afternoon phone-in show. In that time, she established herself as one of the most successful voices in radio and built a unique bond with listeners. Radio 2 and BBC Radio London will announce their new respective morning schedules at a later date.